Hey everybody, Keith Saarloos coming to you live and direct from the world's most beautiful place, Ballard Canyon. And right behind me, you see the Fat Man Terrace, who is just about to get out of the shade. And just to my left, you see our high hill. And our high hill has been getting sun for about 30 minutes already. And let's jump right into it. Your first wine is Grindstone. Grindstone comes from right there. It comes from our high hill. Our high hill has always been the most sought after fruit that we grow. It's on the only south-facing hillside in all of Ballard Canyon. And we made this wine to honor my grandfather and really honor his work ethic. My grandpa was the guy who got up every morning, started every truck before the drivers would even get there, made the first batch of coffee, would go get the mail, did everything. His work ethic is literally beyond reproach. This wine is made in honor of that. That work ethic really translated down to my father, to me, to my children. And what Grindstone really is an homage to getting up and doing what needs to be done. This whole vineyard used to be an apple orchard, and these apples were terrible. And because of that Grindstone mentality, we tore it all out and we started planting Syrah. Grindstone is thinking about doing a little bit every single day over the course of years and years and years. And then one day you wake up and you see how far you've come. I'm standing here talking to you. We're in our 8th year of making wine for Saarloos and Sons through our tasting room, and it went by like that. And that's what Grindstone's about. It's 100% Syrah made from that hill right there. Our second wine is called Youngin. And Youngin means little boy or kid in Dutch. So Youngin is a special wine because just like we had that problem with the apples, we had a frost come through here one night, a freeze, and it froze about 4 acres of our vineyard. And we tore it all out and we planted Grenache. And that Grenache gave us the ability to grow 2 different varietals. And by growing those 2 different varietals, we had the opportunity to buy another vineyard, which is El Camino Real. And we knew we could grow 2 different types of grapes, so why couldn't we grow more? So that problem became an opportunity, and we planted Grenache. We have the exact same Grenache there as we do there. So those 2 brothers are tied, but they're in a little different place, a few miles away, just like our Syrah, Fat Man, Little Boy, High Hill, are all the same varietal, the same clone, raised by the same family in the same place, but they all taste different. So these 2 Grenaches taste totally different, just like 2 little boys running around. So the Youngin is part of our Grenache series that has always had a picture of my dad and my uncle. 2 brothers, same DNA, same everything, but totally different personalities. One year it had them in their baseball uniforms. The other year it had them standing behind brand new bikes. And this year has pictures of like my uncle, who actually rode his bike from Bellflower, California to San Diego before he called his parents, which is legend in our family. They are totally different and amazing grape. So Grenache is actually the most widely planted, most widely consumed grape in the world. But in America, we haven't grabbed onto it yet. So this is the wine that you drink to show you are 50 feet ahead of everybody else in the world. It is unreal, and it's always the first wine that is gone whenever we have a party. Our last wine. Now this, hold on to your hats. This is called Hanjakers. It is a word that says like whippersnapper, kind of a rapscallion. It's a juvenile delinquent. It's the kid that's having more fun, that's jumping off the 2nd story of the roof into the pool and laughing about it all day long. On the label, you'll see a picture of my dad, my mom, and my uncle. So 2 boys and a girl. This wine has Mourvèdre in it. It has Syrah, 2 reds, and a Grenache Blanc, which we always call mom or feminine. So this wine would never have existed. So just like when we had the problem with the frost and the problem with the apples, this wine comes from, in 2014, we fulfilled every contract. The barns were full, but we had a few grapes left out in the vineyard. And my dad has an emotional attachment to making sure everything is gone. So we actually picked this and we made this wine out of a total, let's see what's gonna happen. And I am so excited that we did because it has something in it that's totally different than anything I've ever tasted. And I love it. I love everything about it. And everybody who's tasted it says, what is this and how did you make it? Well, by bringing those 3 varietals together, it is an experiment, but really what it is a way to fully express our property. If we were following all the rules and getting good grades and doing all the stuff we're supposed to do, we wouldn't be doing this, and we wouldn't be making that wine. We wouldn't be taking these punk rock thought processes and putting them in and not being safe. We are doing the things that are exciting so that when we make a wine, it is an expression of who we are that year. I got a couple things to talk to you about. This. In every single one of your wine club shipments, you're going to be receiving a pin. Depending on your level of involvement, if you're family, acquaintance, or friend, they're going to be different colors. And we ask that when you come and see us, you wear this, because it gives us an indication that you are family, that you have supported who we are, and in turn, we will support you back. You've treated us like family, we're going to treat you like family. We want to know that you are part of what we are doing. So come in, wear it, so we can give you a little bit special treatment. So our final is this. I'm wearing a flannel that we made in a collaboration with my buddy at Dixon. And Dixon was a company just like us. When we first started this, we had no idea where this was going. And just like with hard work, with perseverance, with effort, my buddy Danny has built a great, great company. And his family's wine club members, and his mom actually came in and said, "Oh, you remind me of my son." I said, "Oh, we'll probably hate each other," but we've become really great friends. So he made this flannel just for us, because he believes in what we're doing. He sees what we're doing. He sees the effort. He sees all of it. And he wanted to make something with us that we could share together. And this flannel has wine-colored buttons, Cabernet stripes, cork-colored on a big black field. This is a Saarloos & Sons original. And once it's gone, it is gone. So, 3 awesome wines. You have a button, a brand new flannel to go get. The world looks as green as it's ever been. So come and see us. So for Keith Saarloos and the entire Saarloos & Sons family, live to honor those that have come before you, prepare the way for those yet to come.